This is Special Place Ranch, our 15-acre farm in East Texas, started in 2017. First of all, you can probably tell that this was taken during the winter time. Everything's pretty dormant. And this is our front stock tank towards the back going to the zip line. These are our only mature trees on the farm other than the persimmons that really aren't that big, and one of them was taken out by the tornado. This is only half our cows. The other half are on a lease, and I have shown that in another video I'll link below. All of the components of this zip line were from the Treehouse Master, the show if you've ever seen it, and the tabs for all of the platforms up there into the tree are from him, so it can hold a lot of weight. This time. That's how you're supposed to go down it. Stop yourself or have someone catch you. But these people...
I'm gonna live forever!
Alright, over here is the persimmon trees. One of them got uprooted by the tornado. And here are the turkey pens. These are movable pens. It's really the best thing for these turkeys because they make such poop waste, and it's good just to move them out of it. They love to eat bugs and the grass and everything. So that is Mavis and Dennis, and I've put all of this around here. If a dog came and killed all but these 3 turkeys, I have another one over here, and 3 of my sheep. So Katniss is a lone survivor from that incident. A lot of times we let them out in the middle of the day while we're there. The boys are fighting right now. Hopefully they can get along again and all 3 can live together again. This is Drac. They're all named after Hotel Transylvania, and he's molting right now, so he looks terrible. And here's the corrals. Lucy had twins this year. Lucy's a cow. She had twins, and I had to bottle feed one. And so we put this calf hut that used to be in the farrowing pens with the pigs. And there's the alleyway, and then you load up to the trailer right there. Here is the barn, built in 2020, early 2020. That's my taxidermy shop. This is the main door, and then we just got these doors because the big roll-up doors we had got blown out in the tornado. It's our 1948 farm mall. Back over here we got our feed, the main 3 we feed every day, and some tools. And then we've got these 2 freezers, and we got plenty if you need it. Sorry, that's a customer. That's where I keep my goat stand. These are saddle stools. Here's some rabbit cages. We got 4 of them. I got them like 3 years ago, so maybe one day we'll get rabbits. There's nothing too exciting in this barn, just tools and equipment that we need on the farm. I'm just trying to make this video a little bit quicker, but show you what we have in the barn. Okay, this is my side of the shop. My taxidermy shop. And here it is. I'd like to put a couch here for my dog at some point. This is a piece of taxidermy I did at school. More taxidermy. This barn wood is from the old barn that used to be here. It was over 100 years old. It was 2-story, but it only had the second story attached to these boards. It was really weird. So here is where I put my aprons. Some more. Found that at an antique store. Thought it was too cute to leave it. Taxidermy, don't be too judgy. This wall here, I don't really love that retail wall. It was out of convenience to hang ducks on with these little ghost hangers. But it's just, I don't think it's gonna work out. Here's my freezer for taxidermy and my little skeleton buddy. This is an old ice box. I keep all the medications and supplements and such for the animals. These are actually faux rocks that are made with PVC. It took me forever to grout them all, but I think it looks pretty good. This longhorn is going to be picked up soon. And on the table below is Derek's moose he got last year in Newfoundland. And then I have my desk and a barrel over here with my fridge. There's Bob, Karen. Excuse all the crap. And let's head into Derek's shop. Here is the inside of the kitchen. There's a lot of crap on here. A freeze dryer that's actually our neighbor's, but we keep it in here and freeze dry whatever he needs as well. And that's the whole setup for that. Our little bathroom in here, which is teeny tiny. It's real small in here, but you shouldn't be in here for very long. We don't want you to. Here's something to look at. We tried to keep everything copper and blue, dark blue looking. Here's the little pedestal sink, and we got a first aid kit, and the floor is pennies in epoxy. Here's the main. This is a sausage stuffer, and then we got a microwave for leftovers, and our main prep area for the pigs get treats every day. So Derek cuts them treats. And here, this is our walk-in refrigerator. This door is what we spent the money on because we wanted it to close properly and be insulated. And that is controlled by just a regular AC window unit and a CoolBot. So this CoolBot tricks the AC into thinking that it's warmer than it is, and it'll bring it back down. We have a table in here, always keep water, and then we have gimbals that are adjustable. These are really cool, so if you only have one leg hanging, then it won't fall off. We just have anchors up there. We have a light that has a motion sensor on it, so that is a walk-in refrigerator. Another shelf here. We did not do the tile in here. We actually hired out for that after the drywall. We got real tired of doing that kind of stuff. 3-compartment sink and a commercial stove, which, oh my gosh, when you're canning, it goes so quick. It's even got an oven. Anyway, that's Derek's side of his kitchen. We're showing you. This is the west side of the barn. This would be Derek's kitchen side. That's a buddy's old truck he's gonna come get one day. And then the propane, this is where the walk-in refrigerator air conditioner is, and our electric. There's the propane, septic, and then our grain bin. But we have to put a piece of wood in front of it because the animals can lift this just a little bit and get feed out of it. Alright, and here's the garden. This is my greenhouse. Marca. The doors got ripped off by the tornado. So we'll just go in here real quick. I did a whole greenhouse build video. If you want to see this in detail, it'll be part 2 in the inside, but I'm just trying to keep this video a little bit shorter. I need to get a chain for this stained glass that my grandpapa made me. Big stained glass. I'd like more stained glass. Oh, and apparently I have baby birds up here. Here's my entrance. It's a little crowded, but I love it. Recently I did a garden tour video. If you'd like to see that, I'll link it below, where I go into detail about each of the plants I have in here. I didn't want to repeat myself, and this garden's about to change. It's late July into August. When Texas gardens start to suffer, they just get too hot and things start to burn. I got a composter over there. It's pretty cool. And we do use these 40% shade blocks in the summertime, and they don't hinder the plants at all. In fact, that's why they look as good as they do. Even though we're having a mild summer this year, we are in the mid-90s on average instead of the hundreds. And if it was in the hundreds, these plants would be on their last leg. Especially the squash over here. Back up here in front of the greenhouse, I have some dwarf blueberries planted. I don't know if they get enough sun because they are only in the west sun, so we'll see. Walking over to the sheep pen. This is a big IBC tote, and we have it connected to the gutters, and I use that a lot for the garden. Shade for the sheep. It ain't pretty, but it serves a purpose. I got a fan over there. Then they've got a 3.5 walled shelter here. Around here, my parents got me this tree. I can't remember what variety it is, but it's a maple. It'll be orange. And flora here. The new shade I just put up. And then the chicken coop. Oh, and over here will be the rabbits one day. They're hungry. I just cleaned yesterday, but chickens will poop. I have a little fan for them on solar. Little roosting bars over here. And then of course the nesting boxes. Get out of the way. She's kind of a jerk. She gets not broody, she just pecks. Down here, excuse me, Chicky, is where I keep the feed, and you gotta make it rat proof. And I put extra shavings down there too. In here are 2 layers of brooders. This is so I can do quail as well in here. And I might be doing some bob whites soon. Our ones are normally out of the north and south, so I wanted to make sure we had windows on the north and south sides, but I also have them on the east and west. I'll show you the little chicken door from the outside. This side of the chicken coop. Watch out, 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐞. It's 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐞 there. These are to where they'll latch closed as well on the north and south, so when it's cold. Solar powered door. I would recommend this brand. It's even got a little laser to send the door back up if somebody's late getting in. Within a reason. It won't let it just anybody in. And here's a little way to get into the channel, and I'll show you the channel when we're in the garden, but it goes all the way around the garden. The channel, it just goes all the way around, and a channel is a chicken tunnel. So they like to hang out in the shade, of course. This is the popular spot on the sun. Here's the buck pen. Lefty and Jack, stinky boys, they got their hair cut this year. We have an A-frame for them. They love to jump on that. And then of course their shade. They have a shelter just like the sheep do. And a bunch of water because they get hot fighting each other all the time. And right next to it is the original goat pen. They have broom heads to scratch on. They're well loved. And then feed, hay racks. And then normally they have baking soda and minerals there. Everybody has a stand that they love to sleep on. Anyway, there's pin number 2. Charlotte and Elise stay in there. Mary and Ruby stay in that one. And then these 2 girls, Flora and Grace, live in this one. And they have electricity over here, so there's the sheep pen right here for reference. And then swinging around, they have lots of things to play on. And this is painted, well, it's getting a little old, painted with grippy, like sandy paint, so they won't slide all over it. And the bridge has lost a few rungs. I'll have to fix that. The baby goats absolutely love this one. And there's usually a rabbit that lives under there. All right. Walking down here, that's the hay bale that didn't get wrapped properly. So this is where we used to have pigs. They have a lot more room now, but we need to clean this area up so we can mow in there. We're gonna start pulling more and more. We've pulled some of these posts out to reuse them, and we're gonna start pulling more and more. This is pin number 1, and he has a giant gorge going through it. Luna's pretty good at getting through there, but he can't. So where that suck tank flows down has made this gorge. And we can't jump this one, so we also feed them on the upper side of the fence. Oh, Luna. Fleur. Hagrid's back there getting him a drink. And the rest of the pins look a lot like this. Those triangle houses you see there are good for farrowing, and I'll show you why in a minute. They just got a swimming pool today. They have a wallow, but we do try to reseed, but we had 8 feeders in here one time, and we'll never do that again. So each of the trampolines is shade for the pigs because we don't have many trees out here. But I do want to plant trees by every water source because these waters get hot. Oh, there's one in here. In the food bowl. They're so funny. This is one of the A-frame houses. This was designed so when a pig goes to lay down, they hit the side of the wall, and then the babies can escape through that little corner down there instead of being crushed by mom, because that happens a lot in pigs. I don't know what's wrong, so. Okay, out here fenced off. So you see that fence over there, all the way down from here, and then to the front of their pens is the grazing area, the pig grazing area. In the summertime, it is too hot for them to want to come out and graze. At nighttime, they'll come out, and one group at a time get to come out and graze this. Thanks for watching till the end, and if you like this video, feel free to subscribe. I upload most Sundays, and you can keep watching us grow our farm. Have a good one.